Shawty really got a vibe, take me high, while up in the sky, and I drive.
Yo, we are back with another episode of the soshelMAG podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Got a lot of energy today, this week, because it is my birthday week. That's right, getting older, but reflecting a lot, feeling good. You know, it's fantastic, feels great, feel like a little kid still, which is good. But I'm really excited to share this episode with you. We sit down with FILO CAFE. They're located in Rockville, Maryland. Just amazing people, and I can't even say that enough. We sat down with Allaine and JC, brother and sister, running the restaurant along with their father and mother. And they talk about Filipino culture, family-oriented culture. Like, this is it, man. We had such a great time. They're amazing people, great people, kind people, and we got a chance to taste a little bit of their food. We had the turon. Turon was amazing. I can't stop thinking about that thing, man. It was huge. It was delicious, crunchy. Oh, man. The banana and the jackfruit, I'm thinking about it right now. It's delicious. Definitely go check that out. We actually got a new mascot at soshelMAG, Katsu. He was running around helping out, setting the mics and the lighting and everything. He did a good job. He was just, pretty cool. I'm so glad we got a helping hand. We couldn't have done it without him. You probably have seen pictures on social media, but you'll probably see more of Katsu around. So thanks a lot. We couldn't have done this without you, man. And then also, Hannah, thank you for taking pictures and videos, making soshelMAG look cool. Appreciate you. And dude, I'm so happy to share this episode. Please let us know what you think. Go check them out, say hi, and enjoy. Be social, smile. Welcome to an episode of the soshelMAG podcast.
All right.
Welcome. So I'm here with the FILO CAFE team, and thank you for jumping on. This was like super cool. I'm glad that you guys made it work. I saw the logo. And I was like, wait, is that a jeepney on the logo? And I was like, I'm so down for that. It's so cool. Yeah. And then I watch all your stuff, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know who manages the images, the pictures, or whatever, but good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, super cool. She actually drew the logo. So
did you really?
We were in vacation.
Yeah, we were in California doing. Were we there? Was that the wedding?
I'm not sure.
Might have been the wedding. And so we were already at this point, we were just brainstorming, and we weren't sure if we were gonna. At this point we were sure we were gonna do it.
We were sure, and then we were brainstorming logos, and I brought up the idea. Why don't we just do a jeepney, right? That's Filipino.
Yeah.
And then one morning, I was like, she came up to me like, "Hey, check this out." I'm like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, snap.
No, because also our tito, our uncle, he was like, "Do a kalesa."
Oh, okay.
And then, so when we were talking about it, it was between a jeepney or a kalesa. And we were like, okay, which one is going to be more recognizable? And so we play Valorant, right? And one of the agents is Filipino, and her name's Neon.
Yeah. And
one of the sticker spray that they added was the jeepney. So I was like, okay, if it's in a game, let's just go with the jeepney, and it's going to be more recognizable.
It looks cool.
Thank you.
It's like a sketch, and it just fits. And then the color is kind of pinkish, reddish, which is what's up.
Nice.
That's my thing.
The restaurant.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was super cool, and then I just reached out. And I was like, all right, you guys are down for a collaboration.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to amp up Filipino people and restaurants. I always have a hard time finding restaurants when I first moved to the East Coast. Uh-huh. And now you see a lot more the Filipino side coming together. I see food trucks,
right.
Tao, and just a bunch of things coming through. But why don't you guys introduce yourself? I don't know. You can start, I guess, and then we'll follow it up.
All right. My name is JC. I am the brother of the wonderful Allaine right here. She does most of this stuff, but I also help her out whenever I can.
So hi everybody. My name is Allaine. I don't know how far I should introduce myself, but
for as long as you want.
I maintain the online presence, so social media marketing and all the collabs that's been happening. So I'm usually the person to talk to for that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I guess how long have you? This is your 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's definitely crazy. It doesn't. It's like the year went by so slow, but also so quick. It's like, how is it already 1 year? For the longest, we were, or I was at least thinking, what would we do when it comes around? And now that it's around, it's like, oh, it's really
It's
coming.
like just another date to you guys or
Well,
something?
not
or-
another date. I want to say it's it just doesn't. It feels surreal. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel as real. So.
That's great.
Yeah, actually, for me, it feels like it's been longer for a year. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I had this restaurant for like ages now, but one morning, my sister's like, "Oh, our year anniversary is gonna come next week." I was like, "No way, right? What are we gonna do?" And then, of course, we had to talk about it. I mean, we finally made the decision today.
Yeah.
But,
But like while you guys were setting up, I just posted the giveaway.
yeah. But
So-
like looking back at how we started and where we are now, it's a lot of growth for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Let's go back and go through the year of memories that you guys are talking about. Like, why did you want to start this Filipino cafe here in,
In the
Rockville?
DMV?
Yeah.
So let's go back.
Okay, further back?
Well, I want to say too far back, but
Okay.
so while I was still in high school, and were you middle school when so?
Salo?
Yeah.
I guess middle school.
Yeah, so I'm post grad now. He's in college. Just to add some context, my grandparents had a restaurant in Virginia Beach, and it was just them. But we would like come every weekend just to help, but not officially. And then they sold that place because they wanted to come back here, and over time, it's like, we might want to do a project together, and this time everyone's going to be hands-on. Like, you met my parents earlier.
Yeah, they're great.
Thank you. And then, so, us too. So something we're like we were planning to do together, and this time we're more present and really put in that effort with the branding, the overall vibe. Because, my grandparents didn't have that luxury of that when they were just handling it by themselves. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything you want to add?
Well, yeah, like brief history, Salo. My grandparents are getting old, so of course they want to bring it here, so where our family could help. And I think in general, personally, I just love food, right?
Yeah.
Food brings people together,
Yes.
and that's a big thing. Not even in our culture, but like everyone else. Like when you hang out with friends, family, you're gonna eat some food while you're gonna talk with them, converse. And I think my main motivation into this restaurant, of course there's other motivations, like of course what image we're trying to build, Filipino, but like going into it I was like, I really want to build a restaurant where people can come in, of course, and learn more about Filipino food, and kind of like it's like a entrance to Filipino culture, Filipino people, especially in the restaurant, in the community. You know what I mean? People, Filipinos meeting other Filipinos, non-Filipinos meeting non-other Filipinos. It's
You
great.
stole that from me.
just today.
I actually don't even remember you saying that, but
Brotherly and sisterly love.
Because since we're going there, so my grandma loves to cook.
Yeah.
So that's her dream. My mom loves to bake. And she wants to have a bakery one day. Someday we want to transition to having more stuff. But anyway, that's, besides the point. But for me, at least, I went to College Park, University of Maryland College Park. And I was very involved with the Filipino community over there. And there was this one course also, the Filipino American Biography and History. And those combined really expanded my view and my whole identity. And even what it means to exist as a restaurant. Because then you're creating a central hub for people to meet, for people to learn, share, get to know us, get to know other cultures as well. And in history, that's very important, especially in a country that's very diverse. And,
Yeah.
yeah. And what was the other thing I was going to talk about? It was in my head and it just left. I'll remember it. But, yeah, so I always talk about my professor. His name is Jem. Because that was one of the lectures that really stuck with me.
Is he Filipino?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
Filipino. And you're just doing something bigger than yourself. And you might not know it because is just food, right? But also food, it's that sense of taste and that power to bring you back home and feel like home. So that in itself is very powerful.
Dude, I'm so with you. I love this so much because, like, everywhere I eat, I always bring it back. Like, people ask me, like, is it good? And I was like, yeah, it's good, but is it great? Is it amazing? And for me to say it's amazing, like, it has to take me back to, like, a memory, my grandma cooking, like, that crunch, that bite. You're just like, wow. Because, like, there's so many memories growing up. And I grew up in the Philippines, so I was, like, 8 or 9, too. So, like, the cooking there is just, like, breakfast is massive. It's, like, a dinner. Like, and it just sits on the table, right? And you're just, like, going back and forth eating, like, and then just keep refilling it.
Yeah, no, RC logs, every time it comes out, they're like, oh, my gosh, this is a lot. I'm like... Yeah, that's why it's priced.
One main question we get from like non-Filipinos, like, what's your breakfast here? Like, oh yeah, so it's garlic rice, right? Fried egg, and then your choice of meat. I'm like, that's breakfast?
You'll be good till like 2, man. You're fine. Yikes. The tocino, the Filipino breakfast, the corned beef. Oh.
But I just want to share this one thing though, and it was one of those moments that like I knew we were doing something. So it was. He was one of my friends, and I think he was Vietnamese. For him, Korean. For him to say that, like, even eating that felt like he was home, or like, you know, like the homemade vibes, or like he just felt comfortable. If our food can go past even just Filipinos, make people feel nostalgic, feel like home, feel comfortable, then that's a success in itself. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. This is super, super dope. And, you know, you look back like a year from now, like, did all these things that you're talking about, like, is this kind of what you really wanted to still, and did you accomplish that, you think?
I feel like there were a few that, like, I already knew, at least with myself, I wanted to go for and kind of achieve. But as the year went on, they kind of got more developed, or, you know, new things and new goals. Yeah, at the very least, definitely a hub for people to share and get to know and get to learn, since, you know, the East Coast isn't as dense as the West Coast. So, you know, it's like, hey, maybe we just add to the party.
So, you know, so I grew up in Iloilo City, Western Visayas. So, like, I forgot where you told me you grew up close to Manila.
Laguna,
so, okay. So, like, in Iloilo, we have the bok choy, like the La Paz bok choy. Like, is there like a specific food that Laguna like is known for?
I don't know about known for, but we grew up in a neighborhood where, like, right outside our door, like across our street, is a barbecue hunt.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I miss that so much.
Every time.
Just go and grab a stick, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
And then, like, couple steps this way is like Kwek and Fishbowl. And then every morning the pandesal guy is like selling. I'd say that's probably what I miss.
I miss that so much. Like, you go on a jeepney and the guy's selling like balut in the jeep, and you're just like reeking a balut. That you're just like, what is happening right now? I feel like
every corner of the Philippines, there's always some street food that'll take you back home.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure. And I think that's awesome. So your parents, they just left. They seemed really nice. They were like, all right, we'll leave the youngins to this podcast thing. Like, how have they kind of like accustomed to the way things have been running the past year at this cafe?
Can I
yeah, you can go.
So when we first opened up the restaurant, so clearly this restaurant's way different from our old restaurant. So me and my sister handled the conceptualization, how we want to serve the food, how we should plate the food. So
what's in the menu?
On our first day, because my mom's running the kitchen, right? First day was so hard for them because it's new, right? It's not how we usually run things. Like, our old one's tura, right? But this one's cooked to order, right? So on the first day, my mom was stressed, and sometimes even during the year, she is stressed. But, like, I had to really step up, run the kitchen, like, put some order into things. But, like, lately, my parents know what they're doing now. So it's nice to see them, like, get used to it and also, like, work every day. My dad gets excited sometimes getting over here. You know, like, he's like, I know I'm working, but, like, I really want to go to the restaurant now. You know what I mean?
Because he's worked from home, and he's like, literally today, he was like, I need to go see people, so I'll go with you to the restaurant.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's like, he seems like he's really enjoying like what he's doing. Like he's like open arms, like, hey, what's going on? How's it? I'm like, hey, what's up? What's what's happening?
My dad has made some friends honestly with some customers around here.
Yeah.
Whenever they come in, we have some regulars that eat here, like maybe Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Their whole family comes, and my dad became friends with their dad. It's super cool, but
That's
it's
awesome.
nice.
And then they'll run into each other in Jollibee, and it's just like really nice.
It's like,
and really
hey, what's
fun.
going on? It's funny because like I don't even know if I had like Filipino friends in this area. It wasn't until like I swear like 3 months ago when I started hanging out with like Hannah and her like Asian friends, and I was like, oh dude, there's like an Asian crowd out here. You know?
No, you couldn't say like that's actually so true. My whole childhood from kindergarten, because I moved here when I was 5.
Yeah.
Kindergarten to like maybe 8th grade, even high school, like there's no Filipinos around here, dude. And then I got into college, right? I went more into more organization, Filipino organization. Like, damn, there's like hella Filipinos here.
Yeah,
Right? It was
they're
crazy.
everywhere. and you know, the Philippine embassies here too, they do a lot of different activities and events and stuff, and it seems like I've only known like what is it, Filipino Global in Falls Church is like this like market, and then Purple Patch. Those were like the only two places for Filipino for me.
Yeah.
And then like after a while I like found out about these food trucks like Ham and 46, like great people, amazing food. I don't know if you tasted it. And they started doing like Filipino events, and then I'm just like, wow, there's Filipinos everywhere, dude. But it's good to see, and you know, I guess I'm not surprised because it is DC as well. It's like a melting pot of different cultures from that sense. But I guess as far as like food goes, I know I've been eyeing this goodness over here to my right, and I kind of want to taste it. I know you're watching what you're eating.
Yeah, I am.
We're gonna get them.
But it's great food. It is great food.
You gotta prove it, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grab some. Hannah,
Here,
do you mind?
Set this down then.
Okay.
Yeah, my hands.
And Hannah, you can eat too.
See, I didn't know how much to like have prepared.
No, you're good.
So this might be too much or not enough.
Katsu. The Turon is outrageous. It looks good. All right, so why don't we'll have you JC explain what we got here.
So first of all, we got pork lumpia and chicken lumpia. So we serve lumpia. So there's 3 different type of fillings you can choose. We can do pork, chicken, or beef. But today we just have pork and chicken. It's basically our spring rolls, right? So we deep fry them to get them extra crunchy, and then we do have some chili sauces, as dipping for it. Pretty standard.
It looks good, and it doesn't look burnt.
Yeah.
You know when you get like the burnt and like that one half, there's like nothing in it, and you're like just eating this wrap.
When I first came to the U.S., right, we had some spring rolls at like some restaurant. I ate them like, wait, this isn't as crunchy as I remember this to be. Like, I mean, because my whole life I was just eating lumpia, but like I guess, you know, Filipino lumpia is different, I guess.
And I guess, is this based from your grandma's recipe?
For
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Eating this for years now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like that's everyone's like, oh, my grandma's recipe. Like,
It is.
Let's dig in. You want to dig in? All right.
Alright. Let's open up the...
So that's pork, chicken. Nice. You
Yeah,
guys
this one's
labeled
pork.
it.
Yeah.
Such a restaurant thing to do. Label
Alright.
everything.
You want to eat the first one?
Dude,
No, you guys got it.
All right. I'm going to do some ASMR stuff.
ASMR. Ooh.
Let's see if you can hear the crunch.
Some crunch. Mmm. I heard that.
Yo, this is good. Cheers. Yes.
Wow.
Okay, this is good.
Thank you.
Hannah, come on.
It's your turn.
Oh. I doubled it. I'm sorry.
Isn't that good? You've had these before, right?
I love them.
These are so good.
Yeah,
Thanks for putting this together.
Here you go.
You're the best. Thank you. Yeah, like this is the staple for me. This and rice. If you guys mess up rice, I'll talk to you guys later.
How do you mess up rice?
Dude.
I was like, what? How?
You'd be surprised. Actually, I had this one customer come up to him like, "I'm glad you guys opened up, right?" I don't even know what restaurant he was talking about, but like he was talking to me about like how he went to this one restaurant. He ordered some white rice, and it was watery. I'm like, wait, what? Like, come on.
You mean soup?
I don't understand.
It's like wet soup. Yeah, the rice has got to be like, I can cook that with my eyes. Like I don't need any. I'm like measurement. I'm just like, all right, cool. This is good.
It's good.
I like clean it a little bit. Actually, when I was in the Philippines, it was old school, man. Like I'm a little bit older than you guys, but we would take the rice. We had like this like weave. My grandma would like go like this. We'd,
The
like,
bilao.
oh my gosh, we would have to pick out all. It would take hours.
Couldn't imagine.
Oh my god, like looking, it was like a game, and you're just like picking hours. I hated it, but it was good. It was delicious. I appreciated the craft of white rice.
White rice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's all this other stuff?
So turon is gonna be the first one. The turon is going to be plantain with jackfruit, and then we wrap it around our lumpia wrapper, right? And then we deep fry it with caramelized sugar, and it's actually one of our best sellers. So
It looks-
some people come here just for that. You know what I mean?
And this is what you get. Like there's two on an order.
No, it's per
Just
piece.
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
per piece.
It's
But-
pretty massive.
Some
It
people
is.
would like buy everything,
Really?
like
Some
all of it.
because we cook a batch in the morning, and then sometimes 10 a.m. we get a call. Can we reserve 12? Can we reserve 15? I'm
Well.
like, no
Yeah.
way. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, because we make them fresh every day. We
Yeah.
don't.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
We're the jackfruit is a game changer too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Should we try some? Do you have like knives and forks?
we can.
Yeah.
Or was just.
You want to run and do it, or I run?
I'll
and do
grab
it?
some. Yep.
Get the actual knife.
ASMR this stuff.
Oh wow,
Come on.
that sounds nice in camera. I mean, in a microphone.
That does sound delicious. It's like right inside my eardrum. It's good. Have you guys been back to the Philippines since?
We haven't
Yeah,
actually.
it's
Okay.
just most of our family are here now, like
Okay,
in
cool.
the U.S. and we've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just most of the time our summers are busy with like recently with work. Honestly, right?
Yeah.
My dad's busy too, but we are looking towards going back, especially because my dad really wants to. So
Yeah.
maybe in the near future.
Oh, is that your dad out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me
Come
unlock
on,
the door.
unlock the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have keys too.
They're like, we're coming back. They did some grocery shopping?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't had this. Actually, I had it 2 weeks ago, right? Because I had to go to the gym after work, and I didn't eat dinner yet. So like, I
You
can't
had this
go to
for
the
dinner?
gym without anything.
Are you going to try
know what I
it,
mean?
JC?
Yeah, I got it. Just this one time.
Let's do a couple sit-ups afterwards.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Got to do some cardio after, you know.
I'm just going to use my hands.
Oh.
Cardio after.
That works too.
All right, let's go.
Low-key hands work a lot better.
Okay, I see the jackfruit.
Yeah, and I just want to say that turon carioca is like my mom's specialty.
This is always good.
That is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Hannah, did you want to try too?
I'm down.
Take one of those pieces, I guess.
Dude, it's so good. Have you had one of these, Hannah?
He wants his
I've never.
To run?
Jackfruit, right?
Yeah. Wow. Hold on, guys. Let me just double.
Go ahead.
That's like the perfect amount of sugar, too.
Yeah. Me and my mom aren't actually sweet eaters.
Mm.
So sometimes when we make some desserts, we like try to like, cause when me and my mom taste it, we're like, oh, that's good enough.
And
But
then
my dad,
Me and
and
my
sister,
dad.
we need to put more sugar on there. You know what I mean? So
Sugar is good.
yeah.
Have you guys ever had, and maybe your dad may know, like You know, it's like this brown sugar they put in like a bamboo cup, and then you're just like eating the brown sugar. I forgot what it was called.
A bamboo cup? I haven't
Yeah,
heard-
it's like a cup. It's just like sugar. It's like brown sugar. Maybe I'm describing it incorrectly.
Yes,
it's good.
No? Mom, Dad?
Maybe. Yeah, it's delicious, but it's a lot of sugar.
I
but
bet.
it's good.
It sounds like it's just brown
Sugar,
sugar.
no, it's like heated brown sugar. No, it's more than that. I'm just describing it.
I see.
And then lastly, we got these guys.
All right, so carioca. So it's rice flour mixed with coconut, right? And then we also deep fry it with caramelized sugar. This is also so alongside turon. It's also one of the desserts that people come here like, oh, I need that carioca. Like, I had this one customer come up to me and like, oh, is there any more carioca? I'm like, sorry, we're sold out, right? And she's like, like there's nowhere else here in Maryland I can get that. You know what I mean? Like, just call in the morning, we'll reserve for you. So like, low key, people fight for it.
Yes.
Call after call. Like,
You guys got a reserve line? That's awesome.
Yeah, not just
Yeah.
that. Sometimes there be people like they know what to do, so
Yeah.
they'll just go straight and grab it. Because some other people will purchase first and then grab it, and you can see where that can go wrong.
Yeah.
But I remember this one time they were trying to feel each other out. They're like, "Are you grabbing that? Because I want it."
There's like what, like one left?
There were like 3 left, but they were both planning to take all of it.
Yeah, sometimes you have a customer come in here, they start grabbing, right? And then there's some people waiting, right? And like, then they're like, oh, I can't wait anymore. Like they're about to grab everything else.
Yeah.
So they just grab one. So
Yeah,
That's
so we try to
awesome.
tell people like, hey, grab everything you want first and then check out up front
Yeah.
so that you have what you want.
That's pretty funny. That's good. All right, we're gonna dig in here.
all right,
Okay.
just one bite. You want to share a stick?
Yeah,
Dude,
sure.
you and your macros, bro.
We'll share a steak. Yeah, sure.
Why would you bite off of it if we're sharing it?
It's all right. No, spit it back out. I'll have the other half. I'll eat your macros.
JC, you want to hold this for a sec?
Here, I'll just grab it. Screw it.
Okay.
Oh wow, this is nice. It's like soft.
Yep.
There's
Yo.
crunch in there.
Oh my god.
So good.
Why is this so good?
Mom, you heard that?
Do you guys speak Tagalog?
No.
I don't. I speak Ilonggo.
Are you?
Hmm?
Can you speak Ilonggo?
Oo, kabaloko. Do you?
No.
Oh shoot.
We have to hide it from the customer because we are basically expecting more customer in the afternoon so that they can also try it.
Mm.
So there's a day that we need to do that.
Oh yeah, like this one time, this whole family come up. They cleared the box, right? Because they usually grab and then go to the counter.
Yeah.
And then we refilled it, refilled the box, and then they just stood back up. Can we get
Right.
the box again? Like, you know what I mean? So sometimes you have to refill in durations.
Yeah. Hannah, you want to try it? Grab a stick.
There you go.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, just.
You're gonna want all
watch
of it.
your macros. Here.
So why working out also doesn't work for me because I eat so much sweets.
Nah, I understand.
That's good. We're all watching Hannah. You've never had these, right? No.
This tastes really similar to some like Korean.
Like,
breakfast, like,
yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, like a mochi, kind of like a mochi feel.
Yeah, the way actually our friends describe it to when they introduce it to other people, they're like, it's a mochi donut. Just trust me, it tastes good. Like that's what they would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy it. Thanks for bringing these out.
Yeah, of course. I had to have these on the table.
Are these like your favorite dishes, almost like your go-tos, or
I would just say they're popular.
popular? Okay.
Yeah, very popular.
So,
Yeah.
what's your like guilty Filipino food pleasure? If you're watching what you eat all the time, just anything you can have.
Well, guilty pleasure is lechon.
Yeah, lechon is definitely one of them, right? Because it's pork belly. But
Yeah.
like, at least personally, I feel like for me, I can't call sinigang a guilty pleasure
Sinigang.
because
Here, hold on. Let me fix your mic. Talk in front of this right here.
rotate it.
Yeah.
We need to talk here.
Ah, okay. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, that sounds so much better.
I was talking wrong the whole time.
It's all good. We'll hear your voice in an echo.
So for me, like sinigang, I can't. That's my favorite food. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's a guilty pleasure because I think I can watch my macros when I do eat that. But I think the one thing that's for me, like I really want to eat, and it sucks because I can't because I'm watching all my macros. It's longanisa. It sucks because sometimes I open up the package and like I look at the nutrition facts, like one link, 150 calories, dude. Like it's crazy, man. But like it's so good.
Like with sinigang, you can put like fish in there. You know, you can make it like healthy.
Salmon,
Yeah.
pork,
It's so good.
whatever you want, really.
But the lechon is definitely the skin, just the crunch. Let's go.
Or
so
even
good.
the chicharron, like on the
Yeah.
on top of the palabok. Oh my goodness, it's
just
so
tasty. Yeah, you know, I really love adobo. My uncle would always say like, you know, it's very oily and stuff, but he's like, I don't want chicken adobo. Give me pork. You know, it's like, you can't eat adobo with chicken. You're already going all in.
good. Yeah.
You know,
that is true.
So he like loves using pork. I love lechon is awesome. Dinuguan is pretty good, but you're eating like a bunch of intestines.
Actually, ours don't have intestines.
No.
It's just
Yeah, we
pork
don't have
and the
intestines.
pork bloods.
Oh, nice. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
And I had a whole phase where that was my favorite food also.
Yeah.
But right now I'm in the palabok phase.
Palabok
so-
phase, just
Ooh,
eating it up.
palabok is so good, but
What about drinks? Like
drinks. Oh, I think if we have to say drinks, and the one thing that I wish I could have every day, but I can't, taho.
oh,
We actually serve some, right? So it's hard.
saw it, yeah.
It's hard whenever I make taho for a customer. I'm like, damn, bro, like I wish I could drink this right now, or like just eat.
do
It's
you
so
guys do
good.
halo halo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never really been a halo halo fan.
Yeah.
So it's not much of a
Honestly-
temptation for me.
For me, like it looks great.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
It looks
I
pretty
mean,
though. I'll make the best halo halo for you, not for me though. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on like so low key. I'm on a quest to make like some really good halo halo. I want like halo halo food truck, but I want like the ice to be really good and clean, and also the ingredients a little different. I don't want stuff out of the jar.
I see.
But I knew that takes time.
It does.
And like the sources, and I'm probably not gonna be able to do much of it, but like imagine just like getting the coconut like gels like made, you know, fresh from the night before or something. You just like toss it in there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
Or like I remember like a couple months ago my cousin brought over, he had a friend come from the Philippines, and we had you know, bai bai, or we call it bai bai. I don't know if they're familiar with it, but it's like coconut, like almost like coconut mochi. And it came from like the mountains of where we live, and how it's made is like just these people sitting on a sidewalk just beating the crap out of it for hours, and they're just like punching it for hours. And then she was recording it. I wish I had the video. And then she like brought it back for us to eat, and I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, I feel like eating something like comes from hard work, it just makes it 10 times better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like
I wish I could have
story.
tried that low key.
Dude, it was so good. And then they had the brown sugar from the palm trees from where the coconuts obviously they're made it, and she brought it. I don't know how they got it in. Usually, I don't know. They're pretty strict with that.
Yeah, I can
But-
imagine.
Oh my gosh, pour that sugar over the coconut. Dude, I couldn't get enough.
That might
of
be my
that.
next guilty pleasure.
I will
you know?
show you like once I'll get pictures of it, and I'll show it to you guys.
All right,
Oh,
bro.
please
I'll send
do.
you a DM.
Please do.
You're just like, wow, this is unbelievable. I'm getting hungry.
Well, good thing there's food
I know.
right
You
here.
can snack up.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
I'm good. I'm watching my weight too, man. gotta keep the figure. You know,
Yeah.
can't eat.
I feel like it's super hard with like Filipino diet.
Oh,
think?
It's
yes.
crazy.
Like being here, so at least for the first couple months, we were here every single day.
Yeah,
When I tell you, it's like, how am I, like, what am I, one, it's like, okay, I've eaten this every day now. Two, it's like, I've eaten 5 times today already.
yeah,
I need to stop.
And then there's like 5 big meals, or just like.
Well, you're kind of just picking
snacking.
throughout the whole day, but that adds up.
Yeah.
So.
Do you guys have any dishes that's like soupy, like with vegetable broth or anything like that?
We only have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
the
it?
mami.
Chicken mami?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I think it's hard to like kind of like serve cook to order soup, but like
Yeah.
mami, I feel like it's a great addition to our menu.
Yeah.
Most kids, even adults, chicken mami. It's something they miss. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
it's
think
like
most people
arroz caldo.
order.
Like the arroz caldo, in
Mm.
a way. Like, it's just like this, ginger,
Mhm.
rice, chicken, and it's just like aromatic, and you're just like eating it
Yeah.
in the cold.
Actually, one weekend, so we do specials.
Okay.
Whenever my grandma is feeling it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's have a special this weekend. Arroz caldo. We had one like a way back.
Yeah.
But like like sometimes my grandma's feeling it, then she'll put on a special for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Like my grandma like watched me growing up until like she followed me here from Philippines until high school. Cooked all the time, and she would like hide stuff after school. It's like you got something different.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is amazing. My friends would come and they're like, hey, we're going to Brian's like after school, because like food was always there.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. There's one time I was in middle school. I had my friends over, like only 2 or 3 of them, and when I tell you, we crushed 200 pieces of that.
In one sitting?
One sitting.
What?
I don't even remember that, but
That
that's
was when we
crazy.
were still in the townhouse. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's definitely a blessing, blessing to have them as parents. It's something different every night,
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's so good having them cook for us.
Dude, it's amazing. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
Like
go
I
ahead.
definitely got into cooking gene. Like I watched my mom cook, my grandma cook. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta learn how to cook. You know what I mean?
Dang,
So
I gotta
I want to
learn from you.
I just gotta make sure that keeps going down the line for sure.
Yeah.
I got the baking side of things.
Oh, what do you bake?
Well, so for here, the ube crinkles, those ones are mine. And the banana bread, but low key my time has been, minimizing, so I kind of haven't had a chance to make them again.
Yeah.
But
do you do like puto or?
that's my mom.
Okay.
That's my mom right there.
What's
I still need.
traditional?
Do you
I
guys
need
do
her to
cacheta?
teach me all the tradition. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do have that too.
Cool.
Yeah, I need my mom to teach me. I should get on that. Just
Yeah.
watch her. I mean, I do, but like
Yeah.
actually like
And
keep it in here.
Yeah, I wish I could make that stuff.
Yeah.
And I try not. It's kind of embarrassing when you gotta whip out the mamacita packets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it's like, yeah, I made that. Oh, how'd you do this? Oh, the mamacita packet.
Packets, man. It's low key magic. Though,
Oh my gosh,
sometimes.
have you seen that TikTok? There was this girl and she was like, if you ever have a craving for sinigang soup, just get hot water and add some mamacita and call it a
And it
day.
was dang,
man.
dude.
If it works, it works, right?
It's quick, it's fast. You made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still cooked it, right?
Yeah.
Call me a cook. You know.
Cooking, you just mix it.
I'm a mixologist. That was such a lame joke, but yeah. Anyways, so like, what are you guys looking forward to? Like, I mean, you guys are still keeping going it strong. Like, what are you looking forward to? More dishes, a little more flair.
As of right now, the most recent thing we've talked about with me and my mom, my sister, probably expanding the menu a little bit. So most of the families that come here, the dishes are too huge for like
Sure.
some kids. So sometimes we talk about like, oh, how could we really like make a kids menu? So right now we're making like, I think, classics hot dog. The red hot dogs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's a great inclusion for like kids breakfast or bacon silog, whatever. Just more of a kids smaller dishes to accommodate the kids that come with their families.
Bring 'em, yeah. And it seems like there's plenty of seats for like a Filipino cafe.
Yeah. I think it's a
so
good
like
size.
the right amount of space.
People, yeah. How many like fill this space?
I think it's around 40.
40.
Yeah. Honestly, it's great, but sometimes on the busy weekends,
Yeah, people would have to wait, and it's kind of funny because we don't do reservations or like they dine in.
Yeah.
Kind of like Panera Bread.
Sure.
So sometimes I'd be seeing the tension with other parties. They're like eyeing a table, but another party's eyeing the same
They're
table.
just waiting.
sometimes
Yeah.
I'd feel bad. I'm
That
like,
sounds like
yeah,
a Filipino
sorry.
thing.
Yeah. And
You know,
face,
Philippines,
you're
yeah, like
But
Dude, he's got it.
some people will like be fine sitting outside. Some people will
Yeah.
settle with like the takeout and just take it home. But then usually it's the families. They're like they really want to sit.
Yeah.
But no, most of them wait.
Yeah.
They'll just wait out. It's a little awkward. The space isn't too big, so they're kind of just watching them eat. But
that's, it's okay.
yeah, it's okay.
That only
yeah.
happens like really busy.
Yeah, when it's like crazy busy.
Yeah.
So how do you guys mention like kind of instilling the Filipino culture like at the restaurant? How do you guys do it outside of the restaurant? I saw you guys doing some collaborations with what what association is that?
FCA?
You guys did one recently on Instagram, or maybe that was a couple months back. I thought you guys did like some catering for like the.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So the Filipino Cultural Association, that's
Yeah.
in College Park. So I was involved when I was in
Right.
college. So I was still connected, and I was offering them like, hey, we do big orders and catering. If you guys want to do something, I'm down. If you guys are down, perfect. And it's a really cool for full circle because
Yeah.
I was involved during my time there, and so being able to still be involved in this time, through food, it's very rewarding.
Yeah. Would you be
experience.
open to like talking on like a panel? Like I could totally see you guys talking on a panel.
I mean, why not?
Like, it'd be funny. It'd be
Yeah,
fun.
it'd be
It'd be,
super
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys smile. Like just talking. Like,
Oh no, he lives for podcasts.
really.
Actually, on my way to school, on my way back home, on my way to work,
Yeah.
I'm listening to a podcast.
That's
Really?
why
Yeah.
when you sent the DM, I was like, okay, I have to get my brother here with me, because even when we're just hanging out like friend group,
Yeah.
he'd just be like, okay, guys, podcast question of the day. Like,
it's funny, man. I don't know.
What is this podcast question of the day? Like you have everyone listening to the same podcast?
No,
Nah.
it's like he'll ask the group a question and we'll just
Okay.
talk about that
Oh.
topic.
I play like the host.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
you need to get your own podcast, man.
No, he really can start
it's
one
easy,
if he
yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, you got this. What would it be called?
I'm not sure. JC Talks.
Let's go.
I'm not sure, but had it like that.
JC Talks.
Talks.
Yep. Coming soon.
Your Filipino podcast in Maryland.
That's funny, man.
Dude, you got this.
Thank you.
But yeah, this has been fun. Do you guys have any like aspirations and ambitions that you want to accomplish? Like outside of the food scene.
Sorry, 1 second. You guys are leaving? Wait, are we still having dinner?
Mom is tired.
Okay.
All good.
Sorry.
If you like 5 minutes, you guys wait 5 minutes. We're done.
Okay, that's fine.
It's okay.
We'll see you at home.
Nice meeting you. No, thank you.
Bye bye, Ma.
Man, everyone's smiling. Like, he's smiling, leaving.
It's tired.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for my mom because she works still like
Yeah.
6 days a week,
Wow,
and like from opening to closing,
it's going crazy.
and even after that she'll go do, like you saw them do
Yeah.
some grocery
Extra
runs.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and she can still smile like that, so
That's incredible.
I'm
I
glad.
love this. I love your guys' family.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you guys probably battle it out because you're this kind to each other. You know each other really well and
Yeah.
gone through some ups and downs.
For sure.
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
There are some rough nights, but
Yeah.
But
It's not easy.
Mhm.
no, but I will say this is my best friend right here.
Yeah?
This is my best friend. He's like my go-to for everything.
Yeah.
When I tell you everything, everything.
Do your best for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I can only appreciate that.
Thank
But yeah, I know you guys, it's late, and just kind of want to wrap this up.
Yeah.
I feel like I could talk to you guys forever. We just like started.
you. That's true. It feels like 5 minutes ago.
Seriously, yeah. Like,
Well, if you ever want to do a like part 2, then yeah.
we'll do like a vlog. We'll like go taste Filipino food in DC.
yeah,
and,
oh,
like,
that
I'm
sounds
down.
fun.
We'll film it,
Yeah.
and you'll meet other chefs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got a couple good spots that are kind of hidden. That
Gotta put us on.
yeah, we'll have to hang out.
I do love food, so
Yeah,
I'm there.
So if you're not eating Filipino food, what are you eating?
I love Korean cuisine.
Korean food.
Korean food.
Like
Korean
tonkatsu?
food.
I-
Tonkatsu?
like army stew.
Budae-jjigae? Pajon?
Yeah.
So good.
Seafood pancake is like my go-to.
Seafood pancake.
And army stew. Yeah.
Budae-jjigae?
Yeah.
So good.
Man.
Jajang.
What's
Oh.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Jajang it's black bean.
So before this restaurant, I worked
Yeah.
at Korean
We
restaurant.
both.
Wow.
My boss had some jajang. I asked for it every day to the point she was like, "Yeah, just grab it." Yeah.
The pot is right there. Just
Jajang
grab
bap.
it.
It's just so good.
You know, I've never had a hot pot before.
Oh my goodness!
No
There's no
way.
way you just said
Yeah.
that.
We gotta take you, man.
Dude, I've never been.
Hot pot is like my comfort food.
It's her favorite, but I like barbecue.
Yeah,
Barbecue's
yeah.
pretty good.
I'm a hot pot kind of girl.
Well, one day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That one's pretty
pretty good.
yeah, pretty solid. I
Yeah.
think their quality meat, like, it's pretty good.
That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have to. I'll save it for you guys.
All right, bet. Let's
Perfect.
do it.
Yeah. But this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for letting us come in and
Yeah, of
kind of
course.
pick your brain a little bit about what you're doing. I think this is a great way to say congratulations on your 1 year
Thank you,
anniversary.
thank
Thanks
you.
So
for
much.
kind of letting us soshelMAG be a part of it.
Of course.
In a way, and the food was great. Like, definitely surprised with everything. Like
I'm
the
glad.
Toron, like, you know what's crazy? Like, for as long as it was out, it was still crunchy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, it's hard because we weren't sure if it was gonna sell out
Right.
daily. Like, oh, we're gonna throw this away at when we close, but like we don't really have a hard time because it just sells out pretty quickly. So
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Do you guys have like ubi dishes, or you bake some stuff? I thought I saw something.
I mean, there's
we'll bake crinkles.
yeah, there's the
Oh, that-
crinkles,
yeah,
but we've had the drink.
Oh yeah, we do have an
The
ube
ube
latte.
latte.
So that's not
So
like
these
what
are a
is-
little more modern.
Yeah.
these
more
are definitely modern.
Okay.
more like fusion already.
fusion.
Mm.
That's cool.
Well, I wouldn't call it fusion. It's
I-
just modern.
Yeah, modern.
Fusion,
Yeah, it's
modern.
not traditional.
Yeah.
Modern fusion traditional.
Good marketing, you know.
Yeah, there you go, dude. We gotta do your podcast, dude.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna push
He's
you
a
to
natural,
do it.
right?
Yeah, we would just crush it. We would have a good time. Bring in your friends. You could ask them
Oh,
podcast
for
questions.
sure. They would love that.
Yeah, I have a friend named John. He loves that
Shout
stuff
out.
too. Yeah.
J&J podcast.
J&J.
J&J
That's
podcast.
it's a good name.
Your
bro.
local DMV Filipino. Is he Filipino?
He's
Always
Korean.
Korean.
Flip Korean.
Korean fellow, you know.
Yo, Korean Philo podcast.
Why
Let's
not?
make it happen.
There you go.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to like share? How do they reach out to you? Where you're located?
That's all you.
Okay, well, so we are located in North Bethesda or Rockville area. Both works. And the easiest way to reach us is through Instagram, FILO CAFE Rockville. Otherwise, if you want to put in a phone order, just call our
Yeah.
number. Yeah.
We're also on Facebook.
Yes.
Boom.
But
TikTok?
TikTok, yes, but
Yeah.
mainly
That's a lot
Instagram.
of socials already.
A lot.
Yeah.
And then make sure you call and reserve some of this food.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you want that throne, you gotta call 10 a.m. sharp. You know
All
what I mean?
12.
Oh no, the phone does start ringing at 10.
Dude, Filipinos are crazy. Just be glad you guys don't sell crab legs. Like, those things
No.
would be gone.
Oh my
Over.
goodness.
I was at a church function, and this guy, like, oh, we're doing crabs. They were gone in, like, 2 seconds. They're like animals, just, like,
Yeah.
grabbing the...
Grab everything and go, you know?
Yeah, they're, like, sitting there, and it's, like, fending off for yourself, pretty much. But
Yeah.
anyways, but thank you so much. I'm so glad that I got you guys on here.
Thank you
and
for having us.
Yeah, this won't be the last, because I like to keep in touch with people that
Perfect.
Thank
I
you.
have on here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
thank you.
Today was super fun.
No, this
Honestly.
was definitely fun, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Signing out. Thank you for all the food. Hannah,
course.
as always, thank you for doing the thing that you're doing. And then Katsu, our special guest today. Thank you.
Oh, he's just being chilling over there.
Yeah.
Love his name, by the way.
All right. Peace.